Hello, everyone. Today I'm excited to share my experience exploring 5 local pizza places. Now, why did I choose pizza? Well, I absolutely love pizza. It's one of those foods that's not only universally loved, but also incredibly versatile. To ensure a fair and detailed comparison, I used 5 specific criteria for each place. Let's take a look at each one. Number 1 was response time. This refers to how quickly the staff can get a slice into your hands. When you're grabbing a quick bite, especially if you're on lunch break or rushing between errands, a fast response time makes a huge difference. A score out of 5 here would mean the pizza is basically ready to go. Number 2, we have price. I also compared the price to see where we could get the most value for our money. Since these are by-the-slice pizza places, prices can vary based on a lot of factors like slice size, quality, and ingredients. For example, is a pricier slice offering a larger portion or better ingredients? Number 3 was cleanliness and atmosphere. A clean, well-kept place can make a meal much more enjoyable. I looked at whether the seating area was tidy, whether the staff kept up with cleanliness, and if the atmosphere felt welcoming. Number 4, we had friendliness and attitude. The staff's attitude can make or break an experience. Here I rated each place based on whether the staff was welcoming, patient, and willing to help or recommend options. Number 5, we have quality. Finally, that's the most important part, the pizza itself. I paid close attention to taste, freshness, texture, and whether it was served at the right temperature. At 5 here means the slice tasted amazing. I chose 5 different locations known for serving pizza by the slice. Number 1 was Alibaba Pizza, known for its huge slices. Alibaba is a popular spot with a big menu. Number 2, we had Local Pizza. This one offers a no-frill pizza experience at an affordable price. It's a quick stop type of place, often busy with students or people on lunch breaks. Number 3, we had Great Cannon, a small shop that's popular for its low prices. Number 4, we had Fresh Slice Pizza. Part of a larger chain, Fresh Slice has many locations around town. It's affordable and usually quick. Number 5, we had Tico Pizza. It's known for its wood-fired slices and is usually packed. Starting with Alibaba Pizza. Here's how they did across the criteria. For response time, the wait time was fairly standard, around a few minutes. Not the fastest, but definitely acceptable. So I rated this a 4 out of 5. Their price per slice was $5.50. Which was the highest price on my list, but Alibaba slices are definitely huge, larger than any of the other places I went to. For the price to size ratio, I'd rate them a 3 out of 5. You're paying more, but you do get a lot more. Cleanliness and atmosphere. The restaurant was well kept with clean tables and a relaxed vibe. It's a spot where you could sit down comfortably for a meal. So I rated this a 5 out of 5. I really like the layout of their store. Friendliness and attitude. The staff was genuinely friendly, making eye contact and even chatting with customers. They seemed happy to be there. So that's a 5 out of 5 for friendliness as well. For the quality, the pizza itself was solid, fresh, and loaded with cheese. You could tell the ingredients were good quality and the crust was nice and chewy. But the only problem I had with the quality was it was a bit cold, so I gave it a 4 out of 5. Alibaba is a great option if you're okay with a slightly higher price for a bigger, high-quality slice. Next up, we got Local Pizza. Here's how they did. For response time, they were super fast. My slice was ready almost instantly, so I gave them a 5 out of 5 for response time. Moving on to price. Their price per slice was $3.50. They're priced really well, making it an affordable option. I rated this also a 5 out of 5. Next up, we have cleanliness and atmosphere. The place was reasonably clean. Thought it had a very basic setup. It's a spot for grabbing a quick bite rather than dining in my opinion, so I rated this a 3 out of 5. And it wasn't the cleanest kind of place. The back kitchen didn't look as sanitary as Alibaba and the other places did, so I rated this a 3 out of 5. Friendliness and attitude. Unfortunately, the staff weren't very welcoming. I was kind of standing there looking at the menu for a while and no one kind of approached me. It felt like they were in a hurry and weren't interested in helping, so I rated them a 2 out of 5 in this category. Quality, the pizza was a letdown. It didn't taste too fresh, and honestly, I felt a bit sick afterwards. I thought I got food poisoning for a bit, but it was nothing. So I rated this 1 out of 5 for quality. Local pizza is great if you're looking for something fast and cheap, but the quality and friendliness were really lacking. Now let's talk about Great Cannon. For response time, the wait was pretty long, unfortunately. It took way too long for a single slice when I was the only one in the shop. The person said they would be with me, and they ended up just being in the back for an extra 5 minutes. So the wait time was way too long. So I would give this a 2 out of 5 here. For price, it was just $3, and it was the most affordable slice on my list, earning it a 5 out of 5, but it was also the smallest slice. For cleanliness and atmosphere, it was decently clean, though, nothing special. I'd rate it a 2 out of 5 just because it was really compact and I would not sit in there. The atmosphere wasn't a place where I personally would want to eat my pizza, but it was clean, to be fair. For friendliness and attitude, the staff were surprisingly really friendly when they did help me, which helped make up for the wait time, so I rated them 3 out of 5 here. For quality, sadly, the quality just wasn't there. The slice was tiny, cold, and lacked flavor. I would rate this a 2 out of 5. Great Cannon might be affordable, but if you're after quality or speed, it falls kind of short. Next up, we have Fresh Slice Pizza. Here's how they did. For response time, they were straight to the point, they were quick and efficient, so I'd give the response time a 4 out of 5. Price was also very affordable at $3.50, making it a good budget option, so I rated this also a 4 out of 5. For cleanliness and atmosphere, the place was pretty messy, unfortunately. Tables weren't cleared and it felt chaotic. It's kind of hard to see in the video, but the floors were also very sticky, and it just didn't very smell good in there, so I would not sit in there personally, so I rated this a 2 out of 5. For friendliness and attitude, the staff were really nice and helpful, which I appreciated, so I rated this a 4 out of 5. For the quality itself, the slice did not live up to the expectations. It wasn't very fresh, no pun intended, so I rated the quality a 2 out of 5. Fresh Slice is affordable and fast, but it's not the cleanest or the highest quality. Finally, we have Tico Pizza, which was the highlight of my journey. For response time, they were super quick. As soon as we walked in, there was someone there greeting us and ready to take our order, so they get a 5 out of 5 here. They were priced at $4.50 per slice, which I think is a good value for the quality that they gave. It was wood-fired by the slice, and I've never seen that before, so it was really interesting. So I'd rate this also a 5 out of 5. For cleanliness and atmosphere, it was spotless with a cozy, welcoming vibe, easily a 5 out of 5. It was really nice to sit in there with lots of seating available and a really nice atmosphere. Friendliness and attitude, the staff went above and beyond, even making recommendations. I felt like they genuinely care about my experience, and they left ranch and everything on our table, and I feel like they just really cared about how we felt about their pizza, so I rated this a 5 out of 5. For quality, the pizza was fantastic, wood-fired and packed with flavor. This was the best pizza of the day, so I rated this a 5 out of 5 for quality. When I go back to Vancouver, I'm definitely going to go back there, because the staff was great, and the pizza was just great itself as well. So Tico Pizza is the winner for anyone who wants a quality and a friendly atmosphere to sit in. With all that in mind, let's talk about the 3 R's: reliability, responsiveness, and relationships. For reliability, Tico Pizza was the most reliable in terms of quality and consistency. The least reliable was Great Cannon, as it lacked quality and speed. For responsiveness, Local Pizza was the fastest, but Tico was a very, very close second. They can be interchangeable. They were both very, very quick and did a good job on that. Great Cannon, on the other hand, had the slowest response time by far. For relationships, Tico Pizza was by far the best for friendliness and building customer relationships, while Local Pizza didn't score very well here. Each place had its own strengths and weaknesses across these key qualities. Based on my experiences, I have a few recommendations for each place to help them improve and potentially attract more customers. Each spot had its strengths, but there was always ways to make the experience even better. Let's start with Alibaba. Alibaba does a great job with quality and portion size, but one thing they could improve is the pricing. At $5.50 per slice, it's the most expensive on the list, so they could either reduce the price slightly or offer a smaller, cheaper slice for those looking for a quicker snack. Additionally, they could add more variety or toppings for their slices, making it even more appealing. Every time I'm there, they always have the same slices available. For Local Pizza, they could improve significantly in the friendliness and attitude department. The lack of warmth from the staff really affected my experience, and it could turn potential regulars away. A bit customer engagement and welcoming attitude could go a long way. Also, the quality was a disappointment. Working on fresher ingredients or perhaps just maintaining a higher standard of prep would be an improvement. Moving on to Great Cannon. For Great Cannon, the main area for improvement is the response time. Even though it's affordable and the slow service could deter customers who are in a hurry, with such a small space, they could focus on streamlining their services for better efficiency. Also, increasing the size and temperature of their slices would help match the expectations of their customers. For Fresh Slice has a great price and a friendly staff, but cleanliness and the overall quality left much to be desired. They could benefit from more regular cleaning routine, especially in seating area, to improve the atmosphere. Additionally, putting more focus on ensuring the pizza stays fresh and hot for customers would elevate their experience. And last but not least, Tico Pizza. Tico Pizza was already close to perfect, but they could possibly consider expanding their menu options a bit, or offer combo deals like with a slice or a drink at a discounted rate to enhance the overall experience. But honestly, it's hard to find much fault here as they excelled in quality, atmosphere, and service. Out of all the places, Tico Pizza and Alibaba Pizza stand as my top 2 picks. They not only had the great quality, but the entire experience felt worthwhile. Tico Pizza for me was absolutely perfect. Both had a clean, welcoming environment and friendly staff who seemed to genuinely enjoy their work. If I had to choose places I'd go back to, it would definitely be these 2. Overall, this journey and project has given me a newfound appreciation for pizza spots. I hope this guide helps you find your next favorite slice. Thank you so much for listening.